Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Thursday, the 5th of April. The euro dropped on concerns about the Eurozone debt crisis. A poor Spanish bond auction yesterday resulted in higher Spanish bond yields, raising fears about the funding problems of Eurozone periphery countries. Sentiment is further hurt by the FOMC minutes as we hope for further quantitative easing by the Fed to boost the economy as it starts to fade. Against the US dollar, the euro dropped to 131.06 from 132.32 after the ECB interest rate decision. ECB decided to keep rates unchanged at 1%, and the ECB President Draghi said that there are still downside risks to the Eurozone economy, but there are signs of stabilisation. The US dollar strengthened against its major counterparts as risk aversion spurred a heightened demand for the safe haven currency. The greenback is also supported by expectations that the Federal Reserve is less eager to conduct a third round of quantitative easing in an effort to support the economy. ADP employment change data showed that the US economy added 209,000 new jobs last month, ahead of Friday's highly expected non-farm payroll figures. Against the Swiss franc, the greenback rallied to 0.9182 from 0.91 ahead of today's inflation data, which is expected to influence Swiss's monetary policy. After a series of 4 month-to-month negative inflation figures, last month showed a positive reading, and the same is expected for this month, so consensus doesn't favour intervention by the Swiss National Bank. The British pound dropped to 158.33 from 159.10 against the US dollar, but later recovered its losses to trade at 159.08. Focus now turns to the Bank of England policy meeting, where it's expected to keep rates unchanged and its asset purchase programme unchanged. Manufacturing and industrial production data are also due today. Looking at commodities, we saw oil prices drop to $101.05 a barrel from $103.97, a 2.8% decline. Gold slid to $1,612.10 an ounce from $1,647.82, which is a 2.2% fall. Against the euro, gold fell to €1,233.19 from €1,243.80. Silver plummeted to $30.99 an ounce from $32.65. Now let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot points at 131.80 with a preference to enter into short positions at 131.70. The dollar-yen pivot points at 82.50 with a preference to enter into short positions at 82.45. The Aussie dollar pivot points at 102.50 with a preference to enter into long positions at 102.50. The sterling dollar pivot points at 159.10 with a preference to enter into short positions at 159.05. And the dollar CAD pivot point at 0.9930 with a preference to enter into long positions at 0.9930. Looking at commodities, the oil pivot points at 103.25 with a preference to enter into short positions at 103.25. The gold pivot point is at 1630 with a preference to enter into short positions at 1660, and the silver pivot point is at 31.70 with a preference to enter into short positions at 31.70. And of course, for more up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. And on the calendar, the market movers are the Swiss Consumer Price Index forecast to gain 0.4%, UK manufacturing production forecast to gain 0.1%, EU-German industrial production forecast to fall by 0.5%, UK interest rate decision forecast to be unchanged at 0.5%, and the US initial jobless claims forecast to fall to 355,000. Now onto equities. In Europe, the FTSE was down 2.30%, the DAX was down 2.84%, and the CAC was down 2.74%. In the US, the SP 500 was down 1.02%, and the Dow was down 0.95%. In Asia, at the time of writing, the Nikkei was down 0.28%, and the Hang Seng was down 1.02%. It's been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma and Joe from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a great day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.